Hey guys, it is Saturday and I'm just heading downstairs so that we can have some light in the apartment quickly. We are, oh, it's bright. Holy cow. You want this one?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
And I just thought I would show you some updates in the apartment. We are having our landlord and his contractors come through tomorrow to add in a couple of things in the bathroom and then also to put up some stuff for us because neither one of us are really like able to drill. So it just seems easier to have them do it. So like things like this mirror over here. It's so weird to do this. This mirror needs to go up over here. So I thought I would show you guys what it looks like right now and then you can get a little update when it's all happening or when it's done. And you can see what a difference it makes. But this is what the apartment is looking like so far. Let's start in the bathroom. So I have a couple of things down here, but these, I would like that A to go up there, but I'm still figuring out how I'm going to put it up. And it still kind of smells like paint, but we're dealing with that. In our bathroom, the things that they have to do is like put up like a toilet roll holder thingy, and then a little hand towel hook, and then also behind the door over here they have to put up a towel railing because we're hanging things on like random hooks and stuff. But mostly the bathroom looks the same. We've got some plants over there which you can't really see. We've got plants here, and then this is from a bouquet that I got at an event that I went to recently, and oh, this is so, it makes me so happy to open this up. It's almost full. Like and then if you come through to the kitchen lounge area, there are finally no boxes here, which makes me so happy. And the kitchen is looking a lot better. I mean, we have some dishes and stuff, but it looks really good. I like what we have going on here. I've put some baskets up there and I put our books up there and some plants and stuff. And I still kind of need to sort out this area because I want it to look like not cluttered, but for right now it does look cluttered because we have to have things like the router there and stuff like that, and I'm using those frames to hide the wires because there's lots of wires. And then this area is like stuff that's kind of come in. I love this bunch of flowers. I got it at the event that I went to, and I'm trying to sort out this area so it doesn't look cluttered. But there are things like this and a little bit of money, so there are things like this that we need to put on furniture and on the walls and stuff, but otherwise it's looking pretty good at the moment. And we put the mirror in the lounge, which I think you guys saw, and then up on the wall over here we want to put this wall hanging that was in our previous lounge, so that'll go like literally smack bang in the center. So these are the frames that I have to work with. I have these, and then I also have some back here that we had on our bedside tables. I've also got that one, and then there's a little Be Kind one down there, so I can use those as well just because they have prints in them already. That is what it looks like behind the mirror. It's packed full of stuff. Still need to sort it out. This is just so that we could get it out of our way. So we have games, bags, I have like hair stuff. I'm not going to talk through all of that, but there's a lot back there. It's very deep. But at least the mirror covers everything. So, welcome to the first time Shauna's swept. You want to tell everyone what happened with the microfiber broom?
I'm still waking up.
So Sean this morning was like, oh, I have to go sweep because he's realized now, like if he can see the dirt, then it has to be cleaned by someone.
You've
so this
never
morning,
used the Scoopy. That Scoopy's never been used.
I used it because I swept here when there was dust everywhere.
So this morning I swept the apartment with the mop. The back side of the mop. I went
to the shop to go and get a mop that was like for these kinds of floors. So this part is like when it's wet, and then this is like to dry the floor after you've like cleaned it.
I thought this was microfiber.
He thought it was for like, he thought it was like a normal broom.
No, not a normal broom. You've seen a microfiber broom. You've seen our broom. You saw the broom. You put it back. Sis, man, it's got dust on it. I've already. Did you sweep the kitchen already? Yes. Did you? No, don't come with your rubbish. Did you get in the corners, babe? Yes, I did. No, you didn't. I can literally see you. That's so rude.
wall?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
The round silver thing will go, if you think of it,
onto the top of the screw.
The screw.
I've had lots of contractors in my house this morning trying to get stuff done, and they put up hooks and stuff for me, which is amazing, or like drawers on the wall. And this mirror is going up. It was in our previous apartment, and I was getting so irritated that I couldn't clean like inside here where like this mirror, but then these sticks go over. So I literally unscrewed the entire back of this mirror so that I could take it out and clean the entire thing. So now it is perfectly clean and it can go up, which is exciting. Oh, so good. Look how good it looks. I'm so happy. I'm going to show you all the other changes that we've made now actually as well. We now have a TV up on the wall, which is amazing. So we will make sure that these wires kind of come together so it's neater. And then I'm also going to move this guy back over so it'll be underneath the TV, and then this will finally be a lot more clear. This hideous basket really needs to go, and I'm going to put the carpet down once I've had it cleaned. And then we also had our picture ledge put up, which I think looks amazing. I absolutely love it. I do want to give it another coat of paint. I got it from Mr. Price. You can kind of see on this corner over here that it's just not painted that well. And because the walls are so white, it's really obvious when something isn't as white as the walls. So I'm gonna put some frames on there and I'm gonna let you guys see all of that. But this is what the picture ledge looks like so far. I like what we have going here, but I only put these frames in because they actually had stuff in them. I didn't want to put frames that had like the normal inserts in. But I really, really like this. I want to get a taller one, I think. So maybe a really big one that'll go in the center and we'll kind of switch up. But for now, I think it looks really, really good. And I was saying to Sean that I want to spray paint these bedside tables like a matte black so that they kind of go a little bit more. We're doing a lot more black in this apartment mixed in with white. I like the idea of that, and then lots of pops of color. And then obviously this guy needs a clean, which I'm going to go do now, and then I'm going to pop it on the floor. And I feel like it's starting to look really, really good. We finally put up our little macrame thingy, which I really, really like. And then I moved this mirror over a little bit. I've just done a little bit of stuff. This is not how the chair usually looks. Sean just keeps putting the blanket on it and I never understand it. And then also they put up our mirror and it looks so good here. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so it works for short people like me. I'm on my toes currently. If I stand normally, I look fine in the mirror. Also, if you're a taller person, like, it'll still work as well. I really like it there. It looks so, so good. And then also we cleared up this area because now the TV's not there, it's a lot more clear. So we basically just have a frame, which I need to find a home for, our washing line, and then we are getting a TV unit this week. So then finally the coffee table won't be used as a TV stand. I'm not 100% sure if I actually want the coffee table to go here, because now with this space in the lounge, I just don't feel like the coffee table will work there. It'll kind of just take up too much space. It'll be weird. I don't think it'll work. So I'm actually going to get a little side table that will go, it'll kind of slot perfectly in there, and then I'll use it as like part drinks trolley and part like side table for like a lamp and plants and stuff like that. So that won't live there. And then I don't feel like we'll need an actual coffee table. I'll put a little side table in there as well for a light and for drinks and stuff. So I don't think that we need to clutch up the space. I want to keep it as clear as possible so it looks nice and open and bright. These flowers are still looking wonderful, except for this one over here. He's a little bit sad. But for the most part, it's looking beautiful. We also put up that little macrame. I don't know if I showed you that. And then in the bathroom, we finally have a little hand towel railing, which makes all the difference. And then we also have a toilet paper holder, which we didn't have before. And then a towel railing. We put this on the back so the door wouldn't have an issue, and also this wouldn't from knocking on the door constantly. So that works really well, and now everything is done. Well, we still have stuff to put up, but I feel like mostly it's looking really, really good. I'm very happy with what we've done so far, and I will update you guys when we get more stuff, but for now, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to Decofurn today. I don't know if you guys know of Decofurn, but it's like a really affordable, I would even go so far as to say cheap furniture store. We have like 3 in Cape Town. I don't know if they have them in Joburg. I feel like they do, and we just need a TV unit to fit in the space. we don't need something that's super expensive right now. We just want something that isn't our coffee table to fit there. So we desperately need a TV unit now, so I'm going to check out what they have, and we're kind of just going to get something that's like 700 rand, and then when we're in the market to spend a little bit more money, and we've done some research about TV units that we love, like we really want something that has like brushed black metal and wood, and I think that'll be really cool for the space, because ultimately we really want to get some brushed black metal bar stools that'll go under the counter over there, and then I feel like having a TV unit that has a little bit of brushed black metal, like it's a matte black, it'll look so good. And I also found like a little side table that'll go next to the couch over there that's also black metal, so it's gonna look great. But for now I think we're just gonna get like a really simple 700 rand TV unit that'll fit underneath the stairs over here. I have something in mind because I have looked on their online store, but I thought I would take you guys along with me to Decofurn so we can see what they have. Lego. In a different car today because, let me move this over so that the steering wheel is not in the way. That's good. Okay, so I'm in a different car today because in the week that we were moving, we actually had someone, a lady, okay, hectic story. This woman knocked into the back of my car. I was on my way to the waterfront, and she drove into the back of my car. I wanted to cry. She drove into the back of my car, and then she drove away, and we were in like the right hand lane, so I was like, let's pull over to the side of the road, like the left shoulder, so we can just chat and exchange insurance information. And she was like, nope, not interested. She was like, your car's fine, and then she just drove away. So I followed her. She basically just drove away from me, and so I drove after her because I was like, oh hell no, you're not getting away with like riding into the back of my car and then driving away. So I've sorted everything out with insurance. We had to pay the excess, which is annoying because technically she should have to pay for that. And now our car is in for like repairs for today, I think for the week actually. So we have a like a courtesy car to drive, and thankfully it's not a hideous car. Like it's as nice as ours, which is really handy.
Yeah, definitely. I know his name. I just want to let you know that he's mine.
So initially we decided on this one just because I think the light wood works with our apartment, but then seeing these in person, I think we're leaning towards this black one, that one, or the smaller one, because these move obviously to get stuff out of either side. And I quite like this big one. But the annoying thing is that only the white ones are on sale. I put you on my steering wheel. I don't know how this is gonna work because obviously I need to drive. No. That does not work. Good morning everyone. It is, where's my phone? What day are we on today? Thursday I feel like, but I thought it might be good to take you along. I'm going furniture shopping. I'm finally buying a TV unit and a little side table for our lounge, so I thought I would take you guys along with me, and then I'll show you how I put them up as well. Yesterday I got my eyebrows threaded, and eye candy is no longer in Woolworths, and Foxbox has now taken over their space and they're doing brow threading. The woman made my eyebrows so thin. She's taken off more on the bottom over here. This one's like more square. I hate when people ruin my brows, and I've got to find a new brow lady. Please, if you have anyone that does threading like a really good job, like they don't just take off an insane amount of hair, like my eyebrows haven't been this thin for ages, please leave them in the comments because I need someone that I can trust to do my brows. I hate this like wishy-washy not knowing what my brows are going to look like. It really irritates me. So leave comments down below with good brow threading people, please. No waxing or anything like that, just threading. It's very noisy outside, but I thought I'd quickly show you that my car is filled with the TV unit, and now I'm going to get a side table from Basis Furniture. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I will link them in the description box, and I will show you their little showroom now as well. We were considering getting a couch from them, and we may still do that in the future, but for now we already have a couch that like came with the apartment, so we're using that for now and then we'll decide. But Basis has some really nice furniture and they have some affordable stuff as well. Our friends David and Christiane got a couch from them, and I think it was like 7,000 rand, which is really not bad, and it's a really like well designed couch. So check them out if you are moving out, if you're looking for furniture. Basis is great, but I think they're only in Cape Town. So this is Basis furniture, and they have some pretty nice couches. Like that one is really, really nice. And then David and Kristan, I think, have, not this one, like this is 4,000 rand. That's really not bad for like a 2-seater. I think David and Kristan have like that one over there. But they have some pretty nice stuff. All very modern and clean and Scandinavian. Look at that one, it's so nice. And then this is the couch we're considering, but it's quite large. Now that I've been in the space, this might be too long, like this leg bit here. But they have some amazing pieces. Like, this looks beautiful. Oh, and no, David and Kristan don't have that one. They have this one, I think. I think they have that one over there. How good. I've had a little chill on the couch, and now it is time to put all of this together and get it in its spots. So let's do this. From what I saw at Decofurn, there are a lot of pieces, so wish me luck.
Just a little bit, try just a little bit. You don't drink like you used to, you don't think like you used to. Life taught you no things, now you wanna do things. The hills keep track of your new balance. Since you lost me by the new balance.
And it's done. Look at that. Now I'm gonna put it in its little place over here. I think it'll fit. I'm hoping it'll fit there. Let's see. I do also need to give it a wipe. What do we think? Whoa, that was almost my iPad all on the floor. You can also use this, it actually works out perfectly. I kind of wanted to use it to double up as like a drinks trolley, but we might have to just work our way towards a drinks trolley. But for now, I really like that actually. That's really nice. What do we think? Yes? No? Yes? No? I like it. Okay, now we get to tackle this bad boy. This one over here. The TV unit, and this has lots of different pieces. I've finally gotten one piece attached to another one, and it was so hard. You have no idea the confusion I had with like these two bits. I will bring it in close so you can see, but there's two bits here that I'm like, what even is that? Let me show you. Okay, so I've set up furniture before, but this is something else. Like, look at how many pieces there are. But being the person that I am, I have sectioned off each individual category as they're shown on the page over here, just so that I know where I'm getting everything, and it's helped me a lot. But this and this, these two pieces are supposed to go together. I don't understand this. How do these fit together? In what way do they work? I had to watch a YouTube video now, and I wouldn't have figured this out if I didn't have that video on how these two screws work, because honestly, I've never seen anything like this. It's so confusing. But on the plus side, it's all in. Look at that. That's a closing nut or something like, I don't know. So this is secure now. I've got my first piece in, which makes me very happy. And now hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from here, and I can do a time lapse of the rest, because I think it's taken me like an hour or more to figure out how to just put this one piece on that piece.